Welcome to This Is Your Life. Today, our guest is Nathan Thompson. Welcome to you, Mr. Thompson. This is your life. I got very triggered yesterday, and I have to admit, I'm still a little angry today. So, I'm going to apologize right up front. Mr. Thompson, you've gotten me very angry and triggered. I do not call people names, nor do I talk down to people or belittle them. Unlike other people you know, I do not consider myself superior to anyone. However, don't mess with me. Don't just toss away information or knowledge that I present unless you're willing to defend yourself. I don't like being ignored. My quote to everybody is, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. So, Nathan Thompson was born and raised in Orange County, California. He was raised in church and began to question God. Instead of looking for the truth, he left the church and became an atheist. Let's just toss away all that stuff. Nathan says flat earthers are starving for truth. And my question is, starving for truth? Again, your quote says, how could a loving God create a round earth and a large universe and be so far away? Well, let me tell you, the Bible says he was never far away from you. As with everything else in your life, you simply just toss away the truth and go searching for some replacement truth. You say you question, but you are searching for something to soothe your conscience and justify your beliefs. Yes, that's the B word, beliefs. Here I've included some scriptures you can go look at to prove to you that God was never far away. My question to you is, here's a big question that I want you to answer. How can an infinite, all-powerful God create a small, finite Earth with a fake sun, fake moon, fake stars, fake planets within a dome, and literally nothing else? The universe consists of the dome. Let me tell you right here, my belief is God is all-powerful and infinite. He created an infinite, spectacular universe with atoms, the Earth, other planets, galaxies that all move together, follow the same physical laws. They work together like an orchestra, or, a dance troupe. They have to all work together, follow the same laws. Check out Psalm 19:1. All of these quotes, by the way, are from the Flat Earth International Conference. So think about this, more truth or less truth? I personally joined Nathan Thompson's Facebook group, which he calls not his group. It's called Flat Earth and Globe Discussion. I thought that they would welcome discussion. Nope. A Flat Earth commenter began calling me worse names than I ever heard on YouTube in the name of Christianity, He told me in no uncertain terms that his calling was to destroy globe earth people. Way to go. Way to look for that truth. And just barely, not even 2 minutes after I heard that, Nathan Thompson came on himself. I mean, right away, posted that globe earth people were not welcome in this group, and he wasn't as nice as I am, and would be tossed out. So I unsubscribed. This week, I listened to part of Nathan's speech at the FEIC, and I heard, as I posted before, flat earthers are simply starving for truth. And all I commented was, starving for truth? That's all I said. Nathan's response, David Emery, you are banned. Nothing else, no response. So my question to you is, Nathan, really? Really? Starving for truth? You say that flat earthers are starving for truth? This statement just blows my mind. Which flat earther do you know that is even looking or questioning for truth? Certainly not Nathan Thompson. You never look at any other information except flat earth information. You encourage your followers to question only flat earth and get answers only from flat earthers, which to me that says you're not looking for the truth. You kick Globers out of the FEIC, Team Skeptic, MC Toon. There's some other guy named George, and that George you met at the door and started screaming above somebody else that was trying to talk. Who was that? Whose name? Give me his name. I want to call the police. Really shows, how anxious and starving globe earthers are. You kick people out of Facebook because they don't have the same information that you do. You ban people from your channel simply for expressing different views, and I've seen that time and time again, that you ban people. There's a kind of a joke going around about, I got banned by Nathan Thompson. I really moved up in the world. Your favorite thing to do is to flat smack people by taking them off guard. You go to a parking lot or somewhere, and then you take them off guard, cram your false beliefs down their throat, because no beliefs different than yours are allowed, period. I saw you take a guy that told you over and over he didn't want you to record him, and you said, well, I'm going to record you anyway. And I mean, you talk about wanting this that you're looking for truth. You scream at people in debates, and I've watched several debates. You interrupt people, you scream so that they can't be heard, because only your beliefs are allowed. No one else is allowed to speak. And yet you say flat earthers are the kindest, most gentle, respectful people I've ever met. That was your quote from your speech. I guess that excludes you, right? Why? Why? Because reasons. And you can look up those scriptures that back me up on this. And like I just said, flat earthers are the kindest, most gentle and respectful people I have ever met. Well, let me show you some comments that I just read on videos. Uh, from Red Pill Philosophy, I just looked at one video. My God, this is painful to watch. Complete denial of objective reality. You mop the floor with this brainwashed fool. Mickey Smith a month ago. This idiot also contradicts himself. Keith 1 month ago. When these dickheads are going to get flat means curved, uh, not curved, and it's a round disc flying through fake space, whatever he said. Let me remind you that these dickheads don't need to get what flat is. Uh, they they know that the Earth is round and rotating and flying through space. They don't need to know what flat means. This guy, Moonlight Philosophy, said, I love this video. This guy sounded insanely ignorant. And how about one from Nathan Thompson, penned by Nathan Thompson? And this was 2 months ago. He says, I'm blocking every globe earther who leaves a comment. Any comment, not a troll, not yelling or making, uh, calling people names. Just if you leave a comment, you're blocked. Mr. Blue on the same video says, these men are pisser kissers, brainwashed fools, shills. So I think, and I just looked at just a very few of these comments. You can see that I think kindness and gentleness and respectful is not a word that flat earthers know. So again, this is a quote from it's from a quote out of the FEIC. You said that flat earthers only put up with observed, measurable science. Let me assure you that flat earth is not observed, not measured, and zero science. Lots of pseudoscience. Flat earth, the earth is flat. However, nobody knows what size it is, what the actual shape is, what map there is. Sometimes they say extra continents, which I just saw this morning on a video that Nathan Thompson, that you were in. They preach a dome, another B word, no consensus on how high the dome is, what material it's made of. They think it's a hemisphere, however, it can't be a hemisphere, even if you believed in a dome. Like I said before, they believe fake sun, fake moon, fake planets, fake stars. Everything is fake. Why do we even have an Earth if everything is fake? They say the sun and moon are close, small. They're lights. They're not actual bodies. No one knows how close they are or how small they are. I hear all the time the moon is translucent. Just because you can look up in the sky sometimes, when the sky is, or when the moon is in daylight, and you say the moon is translucent. However, you never in your life looked through a dang telescope. You say there is no gravity, and then God Almighty, you guys beat to death that there's no pressure without a container. Uh, so I have absolutely observable, measurable, repeatable science, real science, not pseudoscience. Your buddy Bob Nodell took a laser gyro and proved repeatedly, not just once, repeatedly, a 15-degree per hour drift. And we've heard it time again because it was on a video. You say the gyro's not reliable. However, ships and planes use this same gyro every single day for navigation. I just heard Bob Nodell at the FEIC saying there is no proof of rotation. There is no proof of the round Earth. So tell me, how do those work together, huh? Jaron Campanella took his own carefully designed experiment about the curvature of the Earth and proved that there was curvature, proving true his own predictions. He predicted, if the light was held at 15 feet, it would show that the Earth is flat. If you had to raise it up to 27 feet, then the Earth was round. And sure enough, you had to raise it up, proving unquestionably that the Earth was round. But you don't want to accept what your own flat earthers prove. Let me tell you, I myself have proven gravity with my own experiment. Can't be density or relative density, has to be gravity. I myself have shown without a doubt that the flat earth sun cannot work. There's no way it can work. I myself have shown that the surface areas of countries plus ocean surface areas, if you add all those up, it's exactly the same as the spherical Earth. And it comes out with 71% water. Plus, that area is half the flat Earth. Not close, half. I have explained repeatedly on comments, and I made videos showing how gas pressure works in a container and with gravity outside a container, and I have multiple videos about this. Did you know? Here's a fact. Water also has a graduated pressure, and even the Earth's crust, ground, has a graduated pressure. I have shown how winds, hurricanes, and tornadoes all work on a rotating globe, and how all of those would be just ridiculous on a flat Earth. You have seen star trails. I have a 100% guaranteed photo of Earth taken from space in 1946. That is before NASA. That is before fancy cameras. That is before Photoshop. So you tell me why we see a spherical Earth in 1946. So, in conclusion here, you particularly and other flat earthers are not questioning, nor are you starving for truth. You only tolerate people around you that do not question your personal beliefs. 2 Timothy 4:3, and I'm going to quote this one. For the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine, Instead, to suit their own desires, they will gather around them a great number of teachers to say what their itching ears want to hear, exactly like flat Earth. And last, check out this website about conspiracy theory terms and note how many of those flat earthers use. Enslaved, just asking questions, you know, flat earthers just want a question, calling people sheeple, shill, straw man argument, truther, truth seeker. All of those are used by other conspiracy theories. So you're not new to this. So I really wanted to tell you this. And like I said, I'm just angry as I can be because you go to all this trouble to say flat earthers are starving for truth, but you're not looking for truth. You're looking only at your information. You're not questioning, is this information that I'm spreading truth? Are you? No, you're looking only at your own information. You don't look at any other beliefs and or experiments that show a different truth than what you think, what you be word. Okay? So this is the end of my rant.